If you don't know what tier testing is, basically one day the Minecraft community got together and they said to themselves, our PvPers are getting pretty good. Maybe we should get a way to rank their skill. Maybe making the game competitive enough will finally overtake Fortnite. And so they looked at the rating system, elo, levels, and they thought to themselves, nah. So obviously they created the most inefficient, unorganized system the world has ever seen. Tier testing. This is how tier testing works. It has 5 numbers you need to remember, 1 to 5. About 50% of Minecraft players should be able to do that. All of these numbers are divided into 2 tiers, low tier and high tier. So low tier 5 is the complete worst rank out of all of these, and high tier 1 is the complete best of all of these. And only one player can have this one. Currently it's Marlow in almost all game modes. He conveniently also controls all of the PvP tier testing services. Corruptedawg, I don't see the issue. I mean, 10 ranks are plenty enough to segregate the entire community. Well, first of all, you're wrong. Shut up. The elo system and level system are good because they use so many ranks. Level systems you can level up infinitely, and in the elo system you can measure differences between player skill as small as 1 elo. But I suppose you're right in some way. It isn't the actual tiers which are the problem. It's getting to those tiers. You see, from the start of this video may have been wondering, how do I even find out which tier am I in? Is this like an online BuzzFeed quiz that I have to fill out, which gives me awfully personal questions about my sexuality? Well, no, it's actually much worse. Basically, all of the results are gathered in this one simple Discord server. This one is specifically for the Crystal PvP community. There are ones for Sword, there are ones for Axe, no one cares about those. If you would want to get tested, you would first need to verify your account, which is fine, and then enter a waitlist. Basically, what this means is you're on standby now. You're just waiting until a tester gets on, and they ping all of the people who are waiting in the waitlist at the same time when that happens. This doesn't sound that bad. I mean, I can already see 9 voluntary testers here. Well, the problem here is the voluntary in their name. You see, these testers get on once in a lifetime. I've had to wait like 3 hours until one tester got on. When you get pinged, you see this little queue thing there, and you have to click a button to enter the queue. Unfortunately, when all of the people who are waiting get pinged at the same time, all of them will also click the button at the same time, which means the queue is immediately full. Guess what? When the tester logs on, he will only test like one of those people. Now I could sit here and yap about how I don't want to wait 5 hours for a dumb unbalanced PvP rank for so long that I would probably get tier tested in that time. But instead, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the testers as a whole. See, the main problem with these tests as well is that the tests are opinionated. You could be the best player ever, but the tester could just not like you and say, you know what, you're low tier 5, take it or leave it. If the system was based on only wins, which would already be unfair, at least the testers could have a spreadsheet that they could follow with like 3 wins against me, high tier 5, 0 wins against me, low tier 5. Instead, they have to test your adaptability, your movement, your everything. Things that they can take as their own. So what can happen is that you have 2 people who did the exact same things, just got tested by different people, and their rank is different. Just as I showed on this Reddit post. One person here scored 0 wins against the tester and got low tier 5. One other person also scored 0 wins against the tester and got high tier 5. They both consistently got the tester down to 10 HP. You see, I had no clue how bad the situation was because I thought tier testing was only for newer versions. And guess what? I main 1.8 PvP, not this Axe diarrhea stuff. But eventually I found out that you can also get tier tested for 1.8 PvP. And I was like, okay, I want to do that. And so I joined the tier testing server for 1.8 PvP. Guess what? I was waiting like 3 hours to get tier tested. And when the queue opened up, it was immediately full. I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't need this imaginary rank that much. It's dumb anyway. The best player out of all tiers, conveniently also the owner of these services, Marlow, has been accused of cheating by many clickbaiters and many non-clickbaiters, forcing her to release a half-assed proof that she's not cheating video, which she said is not the full result, but still hasn't released the full result. And she also stepped down from her rank as the owner and gave the role to one of her peers. Are you kidding me? That's like if Hitler stepped down from power and was like, okay guys, I know you don't like me killing Jews and being like all dictatory and stuff, so instead, conveniently, I'm gonna give this role to my friend Heydrich, who conveniently also loves killing Jews and being a dictator. I'm sure this will all work out for the rest of us, and we will have a lot of fun and be friends. Feel like I would definitely get tier tested in Axe if it didn't take me 5 days to get one tester. People talk about waiting weeks to get tier tested even once, and you know what? I have to daily upload. I don't have this dedication, this weird rank that people so care about, you know. Kinda ran out of material for this video, so instead I'm just gonna go on the tier testing Discord and ask people what they think about the system, because, you know, journalism and stuff. Roximx, how do I pronounce your name?
Rexo.
Well, there's two people, okay. So anyway, guys, what do you think about the tier testing system?
It sucks.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm conducting like a journalistic interview to see what people think about it, you know, for like a documentary. So could you just loud and clear into the microphone say, I think the tier testing system sucks and I stand with Taiwan against the CCP.
Against the what?
Goodbye. Okay, I'm just gonna go ask these people too, since I guess they're actually like playing Minecraft. Lance, could you just answer a few questions for me? Do you think the Minecraft tier testing system is good? Just like high tier 1, low tier 1, you know that?
No, that system, I feel like it's a little bit.
It's a little bit
It's like-
ass.
I feel
It's a
like
little bit. It
Yeah,
sucks
it's
a
like
lot.
it's not
you know?
exactly representative who's better. Like
It's really
I
not
feel
that
like if
great.
you're low tier 4, you should be better than any high tier 5. But like it's not the case. A lot of high tier 5s are significantly better than low tier 4s, like which is how-
Exactly, because they just don't get tested enough. Okay, could you just, I'm doing like a documentary, could you just say loud and clear into the microphone, I hate the tier testing system and I support ICE in the country of America. Alright, I think I got their opinion. Alright, I'm too lazy to build up Minecraft again, I'm just gonna end this with Slither.io. The conclusion is basically the system is absolutely ass, needs to be changed to something more widely spread and used. I'm pretty sure zero other games or sports or chess or something use a system as stupid as this one. There's nothing like it. Now I know obviously it's like well known amongst the community now. It's used by many services and it can't just be changed at the snap of a finger. But I don't care. Just do it, man. I'm not gonna get into Marlow's cheating scandal since like it's too controversial, and I truly don't care enough, genuinely. If you make your personality getting involved in beef with PvP players in Minecraft, you need to touch grass, actually. Oh no, this guy is good at Minecraft, and this guy's pretending to be good at Minecraft. Unacceptable. We gotta execute him on stake. But anyway, if you made it this far, please subscribe. I'm gonna ram myself into this guy now. Wee.